President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Monday emphasized the necessity of intense efforts to contain the situation and stop the war in order to end the ongoing tragedy suffered by the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip as he received the U.S. Congress delegation. Presidential spokesperson Councillor Ahmed Fahmy said the delegation hailed the Egyptian efforts for sending continuous humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip. The spokesman said President Sisi called for intensifying international efforts for a ceasefire. He added that Sisi stressed the necessity of international push for a two-state solution. Egypt on Monday condemned what it called the deliberate bombardment by Israeli forces of the displaced people's tents in Rafah, in strikes which Gaza Civil Defense Agency said caused the death and injury of hundreds of unarmed Palestinian civilians. The Egyptian Foreign Ministry issued a statement calling on Israel to implement the measures ordered by the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, concerning an immediate cessation of military operations in Rafah. The ministry condemned the strike as a new flagrant violation of international law and the provision of international humanitarian law. It deplored the tragic event and denounced the targeting of defenseless civilians and a systematic policy aimed at widening the scope of death and destruction in the Gaza Strip to make it uninhabitable. Secretary General of the Arab League Ahmed Abul Ghait expressed his regret over the contribution and the continuation of the war crimes by Israel against the Palestinian people by striking refugee camp affiliated to UNRWA in the Palestinian southern city of Rafah. Abul Ghait said the Arab League submits this new crime to the international courts to add it to the file of evidence that requires bringing the culprits to the international justice. The death toll from the Israeli attack on a camp for displaced Palestinians in Rafah rose to 45 people. Meanwhile, the Palestinian Health Ministry said the overall death toll in the Israeli genocide war in the Palestinian territory